minutes after I read about the Newtown, Connecticut shootings, I watched an argument about gun control bloom on my newsfeed. CNN is live streaming the second largest school murder in American history into my Minnesota living room. The news anchor tells us the 911 call happened at 9:34 a.m. because facts are supposed to make us feel better. I'm in my living room. The news anchor is still talking, and the argument has 156 comments. Liberals calling NRA members fucking conservative murderers in all caps. Conservatives calling liberals self-righteous bastards. All I can think about is how much space there is in the body bags. They're carrying out kindergarteners by the dozen. I like to think about bagels or party favors in dozens. We don't even know how many people died, and those bastards are cursing at each other on Facebook. Do they even have a heart? Do they know how many people died? Do they know that people are still dying? To the people arguing at each other on Facebook, I understand. It's easy to displace what we're really upset about onto something else. It is easier to talk about how guns can kill people than the gun that actually did. It is easier to argue about gun control than to imagine the empty yearbook. Tomorrow is for politics. Today is for grief. And right now, I imagine a parent waiting in the parking lot alone, the way that all who wait are alone. She is young again, waiting for her dad to pick her up at school, and he is late, except it is morning. It is morning, and she is the mother, and they won't let her in the building. Later that night, she will explain death to her youngest child, the always dream, the God hug. And grief lets petty needs like food and dish detergent evaporate because her son will never again wear his fire engine pajamas. She will give his Christmas presents to other kids. She remembers the exact way he would cry when he was young, and she is crying those gulping tears, and grief is humble in its simplicity because nothing else will ever matter like this. There are no politics in how grief welcomes us to our most vulnerable selves. It is indiscriminate in all of its too much, and it's true. It is easier to raise our fist than to stoop to our knees. It is easier to talk politics than poetry, but on December 14th, there are 20 pairs of pajamas that will remain unfolded. There's a fight, and there are fighters, but today is a day about grief.